All right, good morning from the National Weather Service in Raleigh, North Carolina. My name is Aaron Swiggett, and I have Emily here. She is our hauling student here for the summer, and she'll be providing some information on some of our slides here today as well. But this is our routine Thursday weekly briefing for Central North Carolina, and this will be covering the period Thursday, today, June 15th, through next Wednesday, June 21st. Hard to believe we are already rapidly approaching the end of June. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the upcoming weather pattern. You can kind of see for this evening, we have a little bit of green over our area in this top left image here with a little front kind of hanging out across the area, maybe a couple different fronts. And those will be the kind of focus for some isolated to maybe widely scattered showers and storms this evening. Best chances over the western Piedmont, the western half of the North Carolina, and then down across the North Carolina-South Carolina border. Overall coverage and intensity will both be fairly limited, so we're not expecting any kind of severe thunderstorms today, just kind of like your garden variety type summer-like pop-up thunderstorms. As we approach Friday evening, the front that was up over the Ohio Valley on this top left image here will start to sag south on this top right image here and kind of be over the top of our area in central North Carolina, and that will again be the focus for some showers and some scattered thunderstorms Friday into Friday evening. Overall, the better chance for severe storms, we'll get into that a little bit, but just to highlight it, will mostly be limited to far northeastern North Carolina and southeastern Virginia. So we're not expecting a whole lot across our area, but we will continue to watch it today and especially tomorrow. After that cold front passes through, mostly a dry weekend. We'll have near normal temperatures behind the quote unquote cold front, so it won't be that much cooler, maybe a little bit drier, but mostly near normal temperatures. And then as we approach the beginning of next week, we'll have a more active pattern. We'll have an area of low pressure that kind of migrates out of the central plains and then kind of just hangs out over the southern Appalachian Mountains just to our west. And that will provide, and kind of stall there mostly through midweek. And that will provide a pretty active pattern and leading to a decent amount of precip potential across our area. And we'll get into that here next. All right, so the accumulated precipitation forecast for the next 5 days. So just to preface this will be stopping on Monday. We should have more rain chances Tuesday and Wednesday as well, but our graphic only goes out to 5, so we'll start with that. Starting off with today, you can kind of see the isolated kind of scattered nature of the showers and storms potential for today. Best chance across the west and south. So maybe Raleigh and points northeastward will be in a little bit of a drier hole kind of there. And then Friday, you can kind of see that area shifts a little bit more to the east and northeast, where places that may have not had any rain may see some on Friday. But again, very isolated to widely scattered, so it'll be very hit and miss. Saturday dry, Sunday we may start to see some precipitation kind of leak into the western Piedmont there, probably closer to early Monday morning as opposed to Sunday. So Sunday through the evening should be mostly dry, and we'll see those precipitation chances increasing Sunday night into early Monday morning. And then of course Monday will be a better shot, more widespread precipitation. And you can kind of see there that blue, that dark blue, that initial one there. Is starting at greater than ½ inch, and then you start to get closer to 1.5 inches across or potential across far western North Carolina in those purple colors there. So for the 5-day total, most of that rainfall is coming from the rainfall on Monday there.
Hi, everyone. As Aaron was saying, my name is Emily and I'm an intern here at the office, so very excited to be here. I wanted to talk to you quickly about the drought update for this week. So the difference from last week to this week is kind of the introduction of an abnormally dry D0 area over the southern coastal plain, just due to below normal stream flows. And then also another area of interest is the northern western Piedmont area, so Person, Alamance, Orange, and Durham counties. They also have about 1 inch of rain over the past 30 days, so heading into that abnormally dry region.
Excellently done there, Emily. I typed some notes out for her and forgot to put them up, so she did that all from memory, so well done there. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the severe thunderstorm potential over the next 4 days or so. as you can kind of see in the light green area, mostly just chance for some thunderstorms. But I want to highlight your attention to Friday. This image here, let's see if I can circle it here if I can remember real quick. This image up in here, this is going to be for Friday here. And you can kind of see the darker green kind of area confined to the Virginia border. The better chances are up there, but a fairly similar regime may be in place across the northern coastal plain. So wouldn't be surprised if we could see an isolated strong to severe thunderstorm kind of leak into those northern areas during the late afternoon into the evening time frame on Friday. So that'll be the time frame that we're going to be looking to watch. And then you can kind of see Saturday into Sunday, no threat there as we'll have that cold front pushing well to our south. And similarly, when we don't have a whole lot of prolonged heavy rainfall or training of thunderstorms, I'm not looking at any kind of risk for excessive rainfall across our area. So, and then heading into the weekend as well, fairly dry and no flooding of any kind is expected at this time. New this morning, a little area of interest off the African coast was highlighted by the National Hurricane Center as an area of interest for them. They're not expecting an area or any kind of formation within the next 48 hours, but have highlighted a 20% chance over the next 7 days. So that'll be something for us to watch as the tropical season has begun. All right, if we have some summer haters or summer hot condition haters out there, the 8 to 14 day outlook will be just for you because they're highlighting pretty high chances, 50 to 60% chance of below normal temperatures, and this is the time frame from late June, really. So June 22nd through the 28th, and we're going to have a pretty good shot at below normal temperatures. And for your reference there, normal conditions around that time of the year is right around upper 80s for highs and upper 60s for lows. So below those numbers, so those will be fairly comfortable conditions, although we may see 30 to 40% chance of above normal to maybe near normal chance of normal precipitation during that time. So it may be a cooler, wetter kind of pattern that we head into for late June. All right, everybody, I think that is all I have for you today. For the weather summary, again, widely scattered showers, isolated storms this evening, and then another shot of it as a cold front moves through on Friday. The best chance for strong to severe thunderstorms will be up across like the northern coastal plain area into southeastern Virginia. And then behind that, we'll have a dry weekend, near normal conditions behind the, again, quote unquote, cold front, as you can kind of see across the bottom of the image there. Maybe a little bit of cooling going on, but not a whole lot. But then we'll get into an active, wet, cooler pattern as we head into early portions of next week as an area of low pressure stalls across the Tennessee Valley into midweek. All right, well, I will hang on for any questions that you may have, but thank you for joining me today on this Thursday briefing, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend if you have no questions. Thank you guys so much for joining us.